Peace, peace, beautiful beings, and welcome back to my channel. So, I wanted to share with you a little bit about my CMOS gel journey, which is still going on, and the differences and the results I've seen in my workout routine. If you have not a clue as to what I'm talking about, I will put the playlist at the end of this video. I think it's about 8 videos there, 7 or 8 videos of my CMOS gel journey, where I talk about the product, talk about where I got it from, talk about the results that I'm experiencing, as well as my country boy, my husband. Um, and I mentioned that I was going to begin cardio after the first week or so of taking the CMOS, just to kind of see first, how it affected me before I added an exercise routine. So I've been doing cardio. So we are blessed to have a treadmill, a stepper, and I have a weighted jump rope. So I get to work out at home, away from the virus and people. So which is a really good blessing. One of the things though that I'm noticing is, and I think I mentioned this in my last video a couple days ago, is that I'm able to breathe a lot better. So I'm not asthmatic or anything, but I don't work out a lot. So in the past, I would get winded fast. And I've noticed that since taking the CMOS, my breathing is clearer, it's deeper, and so I'm able to last on the treadmill longer, or even just work out in totality longer. And when I was on IG Live last week talking about this, one of the viewers told me that that's because my lungs are clear. She was saying that because I'm now taking CMOS gel, it's removing the mucus in my lungs, which in turn is allowing me to breathe deeper, clearer, better, which in turn allows me to work out longer. And that made a lot of sense to me. So I didn't even bother to Google or research. It just sounded good to me. I know that CMOS gel is great for removing the mucus that's built up in our bodies. So the math made sense to me, so that's what I rode with. Going into week 2, our CMOS gel is held up with the United States Postal Service. Apparently, they are being dramatically affected with the lack of transportation due to COVID. So I don't know if that means that workers are calling off, and so they don't have as many drivers. But our supply is tied up in the Postal Service works, and I've seen other people post about just different things they've been mailing out that's tied up, that's been in transit, and they're late delivering. So my husband and I are having withdrawal symptoms already. And the biggest thing I noticed is that, as I stated in a previous video, the CMOS gel is really helping reduce the inflammation in my country boy. So the pains that he has with his joints and throughout his body was alleviating. And he was sleeping better throughout the night. And I'm starting to notice now he's tossing and turning again. He's limping again. And we just haven't had our CMOS. We placed our order. It's just not here yet. So I'm really anxious to get it. I've noticed, though, that, as I mentioned in previous videos, it clears you out, too. So it makes you have a number 2. And it smells different, and it looks different, and the consistency is different, but it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. I don't feel as bloated, and I'm still drinking my water increase. I'm still practicing intermittent fasting, but these are things I was doing prior to the CMOS. So the CMOS was just added onto my routine. I can't say that I really noticed 100% difference yet, since I have not had CMOS in several days. Maybe it's still tap dancing in my system. But the biggest thing I was able to see is that I'm able to work out longer. Now that I've added cardio, I'm able to work out longer. And so now when I'm tired, or when my workout routine is finished, the 45 minutes, the hour, whatever I have time for, my body is tired, meaning my feet are hurting or my legs are aching, versus me stopping my routine because I'm winded and can't catch my breath, if that makes sense. So I be wanting to continue to work out. I'll be wanting to just take a break and then go lift some weights, or, shadow box. But I be having other stuff to do with my time. I have to keep building my business and my brand and do housework and stuff. So when I think it's a huge benefit that I stopped now because of that, versus me stopping because I'm winded and because I can't catch my breath. And let me tell you something. I'm one of those women who don't sweat like this. Like, I gotta be working out for a long time aggressively to even get a glisten at the hairline. And then I really gotta be pushing myself to get the shininess on my neck or on my chest or to have the sweat beads dripping down. When I tell you that since I've been taking this sea moss, I have not had a workout yet where I haven't had the sweat dripping down and all down in here, I'm telling you, it's simply because my energy is higher, and as mentioned before, I can breathe better, so I'm able to work out longer and I'm able to go harder. I'm able to go harder. And I know for a fact it has to be the effect of the sea moss gel, because I did not have those type of results or that type of energy. And this is even when I was going to the gym. Y'all, I done canceled my gym membership, like, and been going hard at home. And since I work out in the garage, when I do want to go and walk in nature, I just do that because I open up the garage door and I'll be in there going ham. Like, I have my YouTube loud and I'll be, doing my little thug fizzle. But I'm saying all that to say, I have not had a workout routine yet, and I do cardio right now. That's it. I haven't had a workout routine yet since I've been taking the sea moss that I have not been drenched in sweat. So that says a lot for a woman like me. And because, like I said, I'm not an easy sweater, so I'll work out and it'll look like I ain't been working out because I wouldn't have the typical glistening sweat smell and look that the average person has when they work out. So now I have that, and now I can admit that even though it's gross and it stinks, I can admit that it feels refreshing, to know that that came from hard work. And my showers are more invigorating because I know that I've released toxins through sweating. And I feel like I, for the first time in my life, really understand the charge and the natural high that people get from working out. From working out, from sweating, from taking that shower, getting dressed up, and like being ready for their day. I even feel like I now have a better understanding of why successful people get up early and get their workout on, because it sets the tone for the rest of the day. Like, I feel like I'm getting it. I always got it intellectually, but I feel like now, because I am walking that path to be a part of that group, like, I really, really get it. And I hope this makes sense. Y'all can let me know in the comments if this makes sense or not. But I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for the post office to deliver our next helping. Sheesh, get it together. Like, we were supposed to have it the 14th. Today is the 16th, and it's still not here. And the only other thing I can think to do, until they get their life together, is to find a local vendor who makes it. Because I ain't about to make it myself, but to find someone who's closer. And I don't want to do that. I believe in being loyal. However, I'm seeing the challenges with the mail system. And I feel we ordered it in time to get it as quick as we did the first time, if all things were equal, so that we wouldn't be missing days of it. But, what can you do? So if you are thinking about trying sea moss, I encourage you to try it and to just see how it works. See how it works for you. If you have any questions about the beginning part of my journey, again, I will put the playlist at the end of this video for you to check out the videos in order, mix them up, however you see fit. I also encourage you to check other videos here on YouTube. I think it's just great. I am going to put some in my hair when I do get my next supply and take my braids out and wash my hair. Because as I mentioned in prior videos, I have scalp psoriasis. And so I was working really hard with this hairstyle to keep it at bay. So I started using aloe vera gel and applying it to my scalp. I've already washed my hair twice since I've had my braids. To keep it clean and just, I want to wear my protective style as long as possible because I'm also on a journey of growing my hair out. Because I promise y'all, when I step on these stages for 2021 and pour into people and sign books and take pictures, I need to be, for me, the epitome of holistic health, holistic success. So that means mind, body, and spirit has to be in the best alignment possible. Because while I'm out pouring into you in the community, I need you to also look at me and see that sis is not just talking the talk, she's walking the walk as well. So I'm on this journey. Like this whole quarantine and this whole, staying at home has taught me so many things, and allowed me to learn new skills and just refocus my vision and my mission and my brand. And I just want to come out like swinging. Like I want y'all to know that I've been working, and aligning during this quarantine. So, and I definitely believe that sea moss gel will be a consistent player in the day-to-day lives of definitely my husband and I. I say try it. I'm an advocate for it. I've shared the results for myself and my husband in prior videos. I've just shared with you the success I'm having with working out and my cardio routine. Yes, I'm attributing it to the sea moss because sis used to get super winded. You hear me? Super winded. And now I come back in the house and I'm drenched in this sweat, but my breathing isn't labored. It's not like, oh, call 911, where's her inhaler type of situation. So I'm going to share this real quick and I'm going to get off. What's really funny is several years ago, over 10 years ago, well, my daughter's about to be 17. So 17 years ago, I tried to be a police recruit. And I did the physical routine thing. And I was smaller, wasn't carrying as much of this body. I was 17 years younger. However, I was so winded at the end of the obstacle course. The cops were like, do we need to call a paramedic? Like, are you good? Do you have asthma? Where's your inhaler? Like, that's how bad I was breathing and I could not catch my breath. I'm saying that to say, now being 17 years older, now having more body, I breathe so much better now because I truly believe the sea moss gel is pushing the mucus out of my lungs. And by the sea moss gel providing 92 of the 102 vitamins and minerals that our bodies need, period, I'm feeling the effects. Like, I say try it. If it's within your guidelines and within your health routine and your doctor say it's cool, I say find you a vendor, try it, give it at least 7 days, 7 to 14 days, and come back and let me know what you think. So that's it. That's all. I have some more content to record. Hopefully, I'll have my gel soon so I can be back on my consumption before it runs all the way out of my system. And I'll be able to report to you some amazing things that I noticed from putting it in my hair and even possibly putting it on my face, because I hear you can do that also. So let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Let me know your experience with sea moss gel. If you have not already, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you're one of the first persons to know when I upload new content. And make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Let me know if you like content like this, because we're going to talk about holistic health and healing. Anything related to mental health and healing without medication, that's what you'll find on this channel. I am Coach V, the creator of the Mental Health is Sexy brand. We're on our sea moss gel journey. And I will see you next video. Be blessed.